Now, one of your favorite quotes of mine, love is not always quiet or revealed in soft tones. Can you expand on what you mean by that and explain to Christians what that looks like in their actions?
Well, Christians always say, speak the truth in love. And we got to speak the truth in love. God has called us to be loving. Now, the Bible says, speak the truth in love. And we do. We are called to be loving. Now, where we part company with many is what being loving looks like. And I hold that the situation dictates what love looks like. There are times when loving appears it's manifested through us getting together and we're all singing kumbaya. And we're just rocking and we're having a nice time. What a touching thing, That's loving. But when the house is on fire and everybody's asleep and you wake up in the house and you smell the smoke, I guarantee you this, you're not going to say, get up, get up. Hey mom, hey dad, get up. No. You're going to make noise. You're going to say what you need to say to wake them up, to get them out of the house because you're trying to save their lives. You're sailing down, you've heard this before, you're sailing down the pond. It's nice, it's calm, but around that bend, there's a waterfall. The people on the shore aren't going to say, hey, you better get out of the water. They're going to get your attention, and they're going to get it in the best way they can, and they've got to relay the danger. I'm a proud grandfather of 3. There is no way I would see my grandchildren about to do something that would harm them, and I'm looking and I'm about to see them touch something hot or do something there's a snake in the grass, whatever, and I just calmly say, don't move. I want to use my voice in such a manner to where I may freeze them, because if they take another step, it may cost their lives, or use it in such a manner to cause them to go the other way. That's what I mean. When you're standing there as a Christian and you're using soft tones when it's time for righteous indignation. Now, Jesus, meek and lowly, humble and holy Jesus. In Matthew's Gospel 23, man, there were exclamation points everywhere when he said, scribes, Pharisees, and then he called them hypocrites, and he said it with power, and he said it with authority. So if Jesus could raise his voice, if Jesus showed his love for the temple by, I can hear the chickens. I can hear the cows mooing. I can hear the change falling. I can hear the tables falling and people being hurt with their whip as Jesus is turning over the tables, but that was love. But that's the way love was manifested in that setting. This notion that in every setting, man, we've got to be, Brother Jeremiah, we got to be cool, calm, and collected. You'll never win battles that way. You'll never further the cause of Christ, and to put it in very soft tone, you'll look and sound like a fool. So we've got to be where when it's time to be militant, not irreverent. As a believer, I don't use profanity. I don't talk that way. But when I'm down at that clinic, and I was there one day and I saw a guy. Short little story. He stepped out of the clinic. He had walked his girlfriend into having an abortion. Now, you're going to laugh at this. The guy steps out because he can't stay in there while they're killing his baby. He's holding her purse. It's the most pathetic thing you've ever seen. The guy's muscular in his build. And how about this, Brother Jeremiah? He has a big S, the Superman emblem on his chest. So when I saw him, all I could see was that S. And I went, hey, man, you're not a Superman. You're a coward. They're killing your baby. They're killing your young. Be Superman. Go back in there. Get your baby. Now, the guy was obviously offended. I made him mad as can be. The end result was he went back in that clinic, got that girl off that table. And that little baby today is probably 4 years old. But I tell you what, had I stood there and said, hey, man, Superman, come here, Superman, that baby would have been killed. So that's what I mean. The situation dictates the tone. That's true in everything. Yes, sir.
I love it.